yourself up asphyxiated. High strung from the rafters, complicated. Making things a bigger problem, no waiting. Not won over by anyone saying.
Oh boy, I didn't even know they dropped this. I randomly saw this on Glitch's Twitter. It was like, thank you for watching episode 3. I'm like, excuse me, what? What is happening? So we're going to check this out. I'm so excited. Admittedly, I did see a little snippet of this first part, but before we get into any of the adventuring that they have planned for our characters, it was just a little snippet of some of the conversation between them, so... Because I had to see, was this real? Chat, is this real? Just so cool.
I can't hold it any longer.
Sure you can. We can't die from oxygen deprivation, remember?
But it still feels like I'm gonna die.
Try not thinking about it.
Or you could toughen up. I want to see what your funny cartoon body does.
Hey, take it easy.
Oh, take it easy. That's you.
All right, here I go.
So, yeah, the fact that that Ragatha tries to be like, hey, come on, stop. And then they're like, and she's like, okay. I think that really actually speaks to her character always trying to see the good in things. And always, like, even if, as we're going to see, time and time again, Jax just doesn't care about anything except himself. You get artists like Black Pegasus doing amazing songs about why that is, which you should definitely check out in his song Knock Knock Who Cares. The fact that she still keeps trying, even though there's no reason for it, she's just like, okay, yeah, that didn't work. I think that's a very relatable mindset to have because, I think a lot of us might have someone in our lives that as much as they keep pushing us away, we're like, no, I think you can actually change here.
All right, we've entered the blue zone.
How can they see her from behind like that?
There's something new.
Okay, we're getting red.
Zubal, how can you see her? I don't
alright.
understand that.
Yellow.
Green.
Whoa, look! Now she's turning blue!
She was already blue.
Huh. Guess the hue shift just gets faster.
Why am I the one doing this? Why not one of you guys?
Because something different happens with each person. For instance,
Imagine being that
Kinger
bored.
starts glowing, Ragatha's hair noodles stick up, Gangle's mask starts spinning, and Zubal turns straight.
My limbs straighten up and fuck off.
What about you?
He refuses to show us because he's a coward.
I want to keep the mystery alive. What do you, the viewers, think it is?
Will you stop doing that?
So yes, I wanted to mention this, that yes, of course, a lot of these shows like Has Been Hotel and stuff like that do such a good job of having a knowledge of the viewership and being like, you guys are a bunch of weirdos, which I thought it was heavily ironic that everyone got upset at that idea in the last Hell of a Boss short. It was like, yeah, that's kind of the point. And if you're going to be mad about it, that's why they made the short, for people like you. But that idea that also, especially for something like this, where they have to be, you're kind of in this world where other people can be and are observing you, when they talked about the show that everyone has to put on at the beginning of the whole series, the fact they intermesh that is really, really cool. I like that.
Everybody just standing around when there's adventure to be had. Today's adventure is the mystery of Mildenhall Manor. That's
Okay.
right. This big spooky mansion has been rumored to be filled to the brim with paranormal activity.
Nice
It's up to
little-
you to solve the house's deep mysteries and capture all the ghoulish ghost activity you can. And for the first time ever, you can.
Yeah.
Where's Zubal? I made this adventure really cool and mature, just for them.
Mature.
What?
The NPCs aren't gonna become self-aware in this one, right?
How should I know? I'm not the boss. Oh wait, yes I am. Anyway, everybody into the fractal noise. It's adventuring time.
I love how they're still able to keep the mystique of a character like that going, where he clearly has all the power to do everything, and yet he almost makes it seem like he doesn't even know what's going on. And then that's enough that he could just be like, well, anyway, let's go do this thing. And everyone's like, okay. It's like they know there's no point in trying to push for more of an explanation, you know? So I think every horror game ever has been in this house.
Oh, this
Ooh.
place is spooky.
I like the lighting here.
Hurricane's gonna go with the scare factor.
I hope this adventure doesn't end up being another horrible nightmare. I'm not really a fan
Oh, I'm sure it
of
will.
horror, and I don't really handle jump scares that well.
Come on, that wasn't even scary. What? You scared of the vacuum cleaner too?
Hey, be nice to her. She's had a rough couple of days.
Her and everyone else. Right, Gangle?
Does anybody hear that?
See, so even then, like, a moment where a character could be a little introspective, they're like, oh, something else happened. We won't be able to discuss this. There we go. Like, it happens so much in anime, too. And in some ways, it kind of gets a little annoying, but I think, at least for me, that just makes me all the more invested in, like, okay, what's going on? Like, how is there going to be more character brought into this? Because we've seen from the last episode, there's plenty of points that were, like, incredibly deep with their character. Rest in peace, Gummy. Anyway. It's a Roblox character.
Ghostly!
Wha-
And I'll be your friend today!
Why won't they go back in?
I remember my first wild take. I don't know why they're not retracting, though. That didn't happen for me. Before you continue on your adventure, you have to choose which door you're gonna go through. The door on the left is the normal door.
Rated wow for all ages.
The door on the right is
So
the
he's in-
really
he's-
scary door.
Rated hot for mature Zoobles only.
It's up to you.
I love the voice actor for Kane. He's so good. He just goes so ham at rated. It's just going so
The
hard.
scary door.
Rated hot for mature Zoobles only.
It's up to you to decide.
Why the Jax?
What? I thought we were supposed to capture all the ghosts.
Luigi's
Which
Mansion,
door should we
anyone?
choose?
Bum, 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 bum,
Not
bum, bum,
sure.
bum.
Let's try this out.
Wait. What did he throw?
Not sure. Let's try this out.
Wait, he just grabbed his mask?
Choose.
Not sure. Let's try this out.
Oh, he grabbed the smiling mask. That's his sad mask. Okay. And then how'd that break the door? Unless that mouth was on the other side of the door and it wanted something to eat, and then when the mask got close to the door, it was like, bah! I don't know. Okay, so this is apparently WoW for all ages, huh?
Don't worry, Gangle, I'll get it for you.
What? What is he? Ooh. Yeah, no.
Oh, that's the scary door.
Zooble, come on out.
Ooh, okay, I like this. I like this already. I like how we're seeing more of the day-to-day of the characters. I love that. In a series that can be so linear about, okay, here's the characters, and then here's the adventure they go on. Let's focus on that. Seeing the day-to-day in the meantime, what goes on behind the scenes, rather, I really, really like that. Shoot, there was something else I was going to say. Oh, well, let's keep going.
Out. I just want to talk to you.
I just want to talk.
Oh, I know.
What? Could you have done that the whole time?
Zooble, I just want to get to the bottom of why you keep skipping all my amazing adventures.
That almost makes me think, and this can sound weird, but we tied it into a reaction we did on my previous channel about some sort of deity type discussion about the Amazing Digital Circus. It's like if he's able to snap the whole time and just bring people over to him, but they're like, well, I actually want to talk to you. It's something similar to like when God was walking in the Garden of Eden and Adam and Eve had just sinned. They were like, Adam, where are you? And they were hiding. He knew where they were, but it was all about trying to have that connection of, I want you to communicate with me on this. I want to have that back and forth. So it's like he said, you know, I just wanted to talk to you about this instead of like just grab you and get you to do whatever I want. but I still think he's a horrible person, and I know he has plenty of nefarious plans going on. He's just trying to act like a little goofy. He's just a goofy guy who just wants to be friends.
Want to get to the bottom of why you keep skipping all my amazing adventures? You could end up really hurting Bubbles' feelings.
Bubbles' feelings?
Enough about Bubbles' feelings. How about your feelings? So,
Therapy
what's on your
session.
mind, Zubul?
I would rather not.
That's hilarious. Go on.
No, I mean, I've already told you what my problem is. You just never remember because... never mind.
My mind is a beeswax polished coconut. Nothing ever escapes these cakes. So what can I do to make my adventures more appealing to you?
See? This is exactly what I'm talking about. All you're thinking about is your adventures. It has nothing to do with the adventures. It's more just... Ugh, forget it. You're not even listening.
Zubul, look
hate
at
it.
this cool bee I drew.
That's I hate that they string you along with that, but that makes you invested. Or they're like, I already told you my problem, and it's never mind. And you're like, yeah, tell me. I want to know. Oh yeah, your eyes are back.
Where
Woohoo.
are we?
Ew. Whoa. Okay, that's a little spooky.
Oh, that's... No.
Oh, wow. And then who is that, or what is that? That's gross.
I
One of
wonder
my
what
least-
this thing is.
My name is Baron Theodore Mildenhall.
No, we got a horror game coming in where we got to look at tapes from The Exorcists. That's freaking what that is. Oh my gosh. A full story on page...
Hunting has been a hobby of mine for as long as I can remember, although one could say it eventually became more of an obsession. The creature you see
As it
before
does.
you is one I've been pursuing for years. Not quite a man, but not quite an animal. Something unholy, something evil. I took it upon myself to spend every waking moment doing all I could to protect my family from the creature, hoping that when I'd eventually killed it, I would be freed from this awful feeling.
Something else I think too that I wasn't really thinking about within the first couple episodes is they are in these headsets that are meant to be games. You're meant to go somewhere to do something fun. That makes sense to me, like similar in like a VR chat lobby or something. You go to a room that has a horror map on it. Like that's really cool because I think that also gives our characters more opportunity to actually settle instead of just being goofy, wacky characters who we don't understand their motivations or who they are. When you put them in a situation where they're honestly just sitting here like, okay, what's this deal? It makes it seem more like a grounded game that they're in. You know, I like that.
Inescapable dread. I was wrong.
You know, I'm starting to think...
How about we try to find a way back up to the others? Okay, cool, that's great. I love these adventures.
We could always ride this thingy up.
You gotta find a key.
It's locked. It's locked, of course. It's locked. I love that it's locked.
You gotta find a key. Where's the key? Or you gotta find 3 keys after you turn on the 4 generators. Yeah, check all the drawers.
Tuesday, December 4th. Although I had shot the creature multiple times in its vitals and severed its head to keep as a prize on my wall, my troubles were just beginning.
So, okay, so we already thought, okay, if you're gonna have the head on the wall, then it's dead. This is in Aftermath. You killed it. But he's like, even though I put the head on the wall, my troubles weren't over. Like, oh, great.
The body for what felt like only a minute. When I looked back, the body was gone.
Wait. What's that
Creature
guy?
was not
Hold on.
only a minute.
That looks like some of the what is it? What is that called? Abstraction stuff. That's cool.
When I looked back, the body was gone. The creature was not dead, and it would be back to reclaim what I'd taken from it. If anyone
Ooh.
is listening to this, all I ask of you is one thing. Do not let the head out of your sight. You have been warned.
Oh, the
This is some rather inconvenient lore placement.
Yep. Ooh, nice art
And
style
this
change.
is some rather inconvenient darkness.
Of course, because you wouldn't have gone away from the head if that was the first thing you saw, or if that was the first tape you listened to. So I like that. They're just kind of playing with those tropes.
What was that? Was that you?
No. Oh, wait. You mean me grabbing you right now? Yeah, that was me. Is this your hand?
That's my eye.
Yes, but which eye?
I really don't think that Will you stop touching my eye?
Oh, yeah, sorry.
What happened?
I just remembered a really funny joke.
Why did you scream then?
Maybe it wasn't actually that funny.
Oh my god.
I think we should hold on to each other and slowly make our way back into the trophy room.
Sounds fine to me.
Oh.
What was that?
What's what?
That?
It's probably just magnets. Or a boat.
A boat?
Or whatever the case, I think we should be completely quiet.
Okay, yeah, I agree. You know, you're really hit and miss with these things sometimes. Wait,
There's a fly in here.
No, it's a mosquito.
don't you think that's making a lot of noise? Oh god, there is a fly.
And gotcha! I think I got him. I can't see my hands.
Oh. That is some Roblox Doors stuff right there.
I'm sorry. Could you speak up? I couldn't quite make that out.
The fly! Run!
Tommy! I think this might be the creature from the tapes!
Excuse me. I sneeze when I get scared, so sorry. Ooh.
You look beautiful, honey.
Got it.
Huh? Oh, yeah! Prepare for takeoff, cause this boat is going up! Huh?
Oh no, it goes down.
It's not up at all! Why are we going up? Up!
I do not use my adventures to torture my guests.
Oh wow, he's
Comment I
angry.
inflict is 100% accidental, like any good war criminal.
We weren't even talking about that. I really couldn't give less of a crap about the adventures.
Then what is your problem, Zubul? I'm trying my best to remember, but both you and my brain won't tell me.
It's me, remember? I don't like myself. I hate this body. I hate all these stupid removable pieces. I just want to find something that feels good.
Oh, yeah, now I remember why I couldn't
Aw.
remember. It's because that problem is already solved. Simply swap out your undesirable Zubul parts for better ones.
I've been trying to find parts I like since the day I got here.
So, back to the adventures.
Forget it.
Forget it.
Just forget it.
Forget what?
Kane, nobody likes your stupid adventures.
Ha ha! Good one, Zubul.
Ragatha's just too nice to say anything. Jax just likes to fuck with everybody. Gangle's too shy to speak up. Kinger's insane. And Pomni, she looks traumatized every time she comes back from one.
Oh, Zubul, Zubul, Zubul. Making adventures is my art. It's all I exist to do, all I'm good at. And, what you're saying could imply that I'm bad at the only thing I'm good at, and that... that'd be...
Whose therapy session is this again?
Oh yeah! We need to get to the bottom of your behavioral issues. I'm gonna show you some ink blots, and you're gonna say the first word that comes to your mind.
So that's cool, though, that they gave that very specific structure to Kane's character. He is the one who's building these things, and if he's all freaking out, then it's gonna fall apart. So that's definitely like, you know, like a game designer. You know, that's very, very cool.
Oh God, where are we now?
I'm not sure. A cellar of some kind.
Uh-oh. Zombies.
Things have gotten far worse than I could ever have imagined. Things have gotten far worse than I could ever have imagined. My paranoia had driven me to the point where I was no longer the protector my wife and theoretical children needed. Jumping at every shadow, every noise, I ended up shooting the love of my life, mistaking her for the creature. It's ironic, isn't it? In my attempts to protect her, I ended up...
Is that the first time we've seen, like, eyebrows on the guy? Like, it kind of looks like he's, like, now feeling some emotion instead of just having that. It's like his brows are furrowed. I didn't know he ever did that. That whole, the metaphorical children, though, thing, it's like, I wonder if that's implying that she was pregnant.
becoming the monster myself. Now I wait down in my cellar, no longer having anything to protect but my own soul. If nothing else, I will slay the beast that took everything from me.
How's about we take his gun?
Yeah, sounds good to me.
But then...
Okay, I won't.
And Nora.
Got 2 shots. Let's make them count.
Yeah.
The most stereotypical.
Stay behind me.
What is Kinger gonna do? Ew. Oh, jeez.
Kinger, I think we may have a problem this way too.
Just leave it to me. I can handle this.
Wow.
Well, that wasn't so bad.
Which is what I would be saying if I didn't know that the creature was actually one of God's angels.
What?
And anyone who brings harm to it will be dragged down into the cold, spiraling pits of hell where my soul resides. I apologize, dear listener, but I need a living host in order to escape the Hall of the Damned, and your bodies will be my only means of doing so.
Now wait. How did he record this if he was in hell?
Let go of me!
I hope you're ready, because the next breath you take down there will be your last, and your bodies will belong to me.
Let go of me! I hate this stupid adventure!
So I'm assuming a couple things here. Oh. Wait, is this... Wait, my brain was thinking Paulina / Luigi's Mansion Ghosts. That's not who that is. We've seen that character sprite, though, before. Man. Like, first of all, I didn't think they were going to really press into the horror. That is commendable. I didn't know they were going to do that. But also the fact that, first of all, Kinger just had a very, like, yeah, I'm going to protect you. Let's do this. Very straightforward, not all kooky and weird. Interesting character moment. But also the fact that they said your bodies will now belong to me. I wonder if that means that for the rest of the cast, they're going to have to, you know, figure out who that guy is. Because I feel like he's going to come back and, you know, or he's going to terrorize them. That seems like that would be a logical next step.
Good tea. Sorry again about your husband killing you and everything.
Oh, you know how men are. Always having the silliest priorities.
Don't I know it?
If your friends
What?
see him, I only hope he doesn't bore them to death with his endless monologues. That man could turn a 57-second story into a Greek tragedy.
I'll be sure to ask them next time I see them.
What is happening?
I had a really nice time here.
Don't mention it. Feel free to visit anytime.
Definitely.
I'm just going to say this before this turns into a Rick and Morty episode and everything gets turned upside down. I love what just happened here. Whatever happened to end up having, Jax tied up and them just having a nice, happy discussion. I like the wholesomeness.
Congratulations, my little ironclad waffle cones! You've taken the pacifist route, and you should be proud of what good people you are. Unfortunately, we still need to wait until your other teammates finish their adventure before I can grant you permission to leave.
I wonder how long that'll be.
Wow.
Not really typical of what you'd think hell would be.
We are literally in hell right now. Hell! Of course I'd be in hell. How could I not be in literal hell right now?
Just try to stay calm. I'm sure Kane included a way to escape.
Hall of the Damned, okay.
Hold on.
That looks like Elden Ring. What?
Let me try something. Hey, there's actually a staircase down there. It could be a way out. Maybe it'll work for us since we still have our bodies?
Oh, he does have
I'm
a
worried
lid.
about what that tape said earlier.
I'm just gonna try going fast.
Wait, Pomni!
What is happening here?
Pomni! Hey! You get out of her, you damn evil souls!
How's your wife, Kinger?
Hey! You alright there?
No.
Oh.
I'm guessing the souls are attracted to living things. Just want a vessel to be able to leave with. Man. 7 years of computer science for this, huh?
Why? Every day I spend here is one nightmare after the next. I knew it would end up like this. He just wants me to suffer. I really am in hell.
Don't say that. You're not in... Well, I guess we are technically in... Forget about that. How about we just relax for a bit while nothing's chasing us? It was my fault we went down this path, wasn't it? I'm really sorry for that.
Why have you been acting so different lately?
I have, haven't I? I'm normally not too good with memories. But being surrounded by darkness always brings me back to a certain time.
Whoa.
Right after my wife had abstracted. I don't recall the exact string of events, but we both ended up in the fort together. And it was dark. The darkness seemed to calm her down a bit. The harsh, jagged edges smoothed out, and she didn't seem aggravated anymore. She wasn't the same as before, but she was calm enough to touch one last time before she got sent to the cellar.
What the heck?
I'm always taken back to that moment when engulfed in darkness.
You had a
What?
wife? Like, here in the circus?
Yeah. She was funny, creative, really into entomology. I used to hate bugs, but she somehow got me to like them.
Oh.
It's not the most cheerful memory, but it's one I at least have control over. I know how I can feel in this circus. Sometimes it all just feels pointless.
Yeah.
But it's not. Not if you have people who care about you.
Wow.
Good memories can do a lot. Hold on to them. And cherish the people around you.
I had
never
no
know
idea it
when
was
they'll
going to
be
be
gone.
like this. Ugh.
In this world, the worst thing you can do is make someone think they're not wanted or loved.
Oh, yeah.
I'm glad you're here with me.
Man.
You know, I've been thinking about that last tape. He said, the next breath you take down there will be your last. Maybe we can get through if we don't breathe.
I'm not very good at holding my breath.
Well, how about we try not thinking about it?
Dude. Like, okay. That was awesome. That I thought they were going to do a callback right there. But then the fact that he reiterated what was said in, typical goofiness that he had said things before to, be serious and be like, hey, maybe if we try not to think about it. Like, dude, that's so cool. Oh my gosh. It's going to make me cry. We're just going to keep
How
going
about we
here.
try not thinking about it?
And he says it a lot more sincerely this time, Like, he's not just like, oh, I try not thinking about it.
If we leave and we go back to the circus, you're just gonna go back to being crazy. You're not gonna remember any of this, are you?
Don't worry about me. As long as you remember it, things will be okay. You're
Aw.
very strong, Pomni. And I know you'll be able to get through this. Just hold on to me. We'll get through it together. You ready?
Aw. I love that. That's awesome. Come on, don't think about it. Ah.
Oh, Pomni, Kinger, are you guys okay? Was it scary?
I'm fine, actually. What happened up here?
Don't worry about that.
Pomni was very brave. At least I think she was. Were you?
Something like that. Hey,
And she just
Ragatha,
remembers it.
Yeah?
I just want to say thanks for always being concerned about me. I feel like through everything, I haven't really been appreciative enough about that.
Oh, thank you, Pomni. I just want to make sure you're doing all right. We care about you.
Did you remember to get my comedy mask?
And now I'm just starting to wonder if the Wild West was even a real direction at all. Whoopsie daisy, looks like everybody completed the adventure and they're coming home. Quick, pretend we weren't having a therapy session.
Oh my god.
Welcome back, my meowing milkmaids.
Don't ever call us that again.
Oh.
So what was it like being stuck with the nutcase?
It wasn't that bad, actually.
There was a moment that he thought about that. My jaded brain wants to tell me one thing, but then someone else has a different experience. Should I think about that? That was beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful job. Yeah, so we go into that outro and everything as per usual. I liked this. I wasn't sure what route they were going to go with this episode, but the fact that they genuinely led into more actual character building, of course, making it still goofy, like for Kinger, he has to be in a unfavorable position in order to remember stuff and in order to not be crazy. But that's still so awesome that they had that. And yeah, making everyone else's adventure kind of cut short and not really explained, that's to be expected with some of this stuff. That's fun though. But man, I mean, great job from everyone. And even Michael Kovac, you know, even though you said less words than usual, more words than I would have wanted, but less than usual. He did awesome. He did awesome. And anyway, yeah, everyone did an awesome job. Please support these guys. The link is going to be in the description. And that's all I got to say about that. Thank you guys for watching. And until next time.